And the whole world is sick of their governments as well for not taking action. Right? So it's not going to work. They're having people fleeing, that's it. We're witnessing the collapse of the Geno state. It's only a matter of time. What they're doing now and what their genocide allies are doing now is buying them time. It ain't gonna work. It ain't gonna work, forget about it. It's just a matter of time up until we see the Geno state fall and Zionism eliminated from the face of the earth, because it's not compatible with humanity. An ideology based on racial and religious supremacy that has it at its core to commit ethnic cleansing and genocide and view every other human being as below them, it should not exist. It's not compatible with humanity. It should be made illegal. Simple. So it's not going to work. If it's an attempt, it's not going to work, I'm afraid. And they're giving the opposite, by the way. They're doing the opposite. What they're doing is showing that we are the problem, Israel is the problem, and the people going out from Israel are the problem, because they're spreading their ugliness throughout the world and their terror. And again, crying. Right? They beat you up and cry. And oh no, how did you not defend us? Little Sparrow, Israel brags about preventing Russia from sending air defense systems to Iran. Recent Netanyahu's envoy diplomatic effort. Is this true? No, it's not true. It's total propaganda garbage. Iran destroyed their attack. Iranian air defense systems, including Iranian-made air defense systems, humiliated the F-35s and F-16s of the genocide state, who didn't even dare come past to the Persian Gulf, to Iran. They were attacking them from Iraq. This is how scared they are. They act like bullies with innocent women and children. Sick cowards, that's what they are. Against Iran? No way. No, not against someone who can face them. They act the way they act with innocent people, innocent children, innocent women, schools, orphanages, hospitals, universities, churches, mosques. This is where they, show their anger. But against Iran, no way, they weren't close. And Netanyahu, nothing's going to work. It's not going to work with him and Russia. He's been constantly harming his relations with Russia. And of course, Russia's position with Israel is different to Iran, by the way. But the coalition that we're seeing when it comes to Iran and Russia and China, had the Saudi chief of armed forces was there yesterday. And today the crown prince of Saudi Arabia calls the international community to respect the sovereignty of Iran and stop Israel's attacks. Even if it's just statements, whatever you want to call it, there's progress. The world should respect Iran's sovereignty. That's the Saudi crown prince. So Netanyahu can convince himself with whatever he wants. Things are not going his way. But those are the traits of a psychopath. He doesn't recognize what's happening. Narcissistic psychopath. He's out of touch with what's happening. Netanyahu is out of touch with his own people. Netanyahu is killing his own people for his own political greed. Netanyahu sacrificed the kidnapped Israelis in Gaza for the sake of his own greed and political career. He's sending people to die for the sake of greed while his son is bathing in Miami. You're talking about an absolute narcissist. He's sick. He's not normal. Yet, he's legit. He's legit when it comes to the Western establishment. It shows you the values and beliefs of the Western establishment, by the way, in line with Israel. Why? Because they are the ultimate representation of their history, of the Western establishment's history. Colonization, enslavement, racism, mass killing, and the list goes on. Hell, to some Western establishments, what Israel's doing is peanuts. What are we talking about?
How about that for a reality check, folks? I mean, the one thing about Mahmoud is this. He is an incredible human being who cares deeply about the truth, about justice, and about respect for all cultures and the whole entire planet. It's called being in tune with God. It's It's Ali Akbar, praise to God, meaning praise to this wonderful universe we live in, except we have some decrepit, analistic beings who think they know what's best for the world. Back to some humor.
Jimmy Eyes. How many tanks and vehicles could the IDF have left? They seem to be losing them faster than Bill Clinton's pants falling for interest. Way faster than Bill Clinton's pants, Jimmy. Way faster. And the resistance is targeting Israeli locations where they have spare parts for like their Merkavas. So they're struggling heavily. And yeah, thank you for that.
That was perfect.